to this bad boy. Yes, welcome to our Breakfast Club call. My name is Pamela Pacheco, and I have the absolute honor, pleasure, and privilege of being your host this Thursday morning. If you are just joining us for the first time, welcome. If you are joining us once again, welcome back. I remember when I first started upon the journey of entrepreneurship and I decided to take it seriously. This year makes it 10 years, and I was looking forward to not only these type of morning mentorship calls because of the morning mentorship and the information I was going to receive, but I was also looking forward to the inspiration that I was going to receive. See, I once heard that your subconscious mind is open more in the morning and at night. So that is when it is so important. The more that you absorb in the morning, the greater things that you want your mind to absorb, the greater things that you want to be embedded in your subconscious mind. It is absolutely of importance that you are fueling yourself and feeding yourself with the very best of the best. And absolutely, garbage in is garbage out. Greatness in is greatness out. So kudos to each and every single one of you guys that said, hey, I'm going to make a decision to make the rest of my life my best of my life, and I'm going to set the tone for my morning. So without further ado, we're going to get this bad boy started. If you have been following our Breakfast Club, we have been having a lot of different topics. Last week, we were talking about, what are some gems? What are some things to be aware in this business? What are some things that you need to not only build your business, but build yourself? And we're always going to talk about how to strengthen your mindset, how to build yourself, because it is not only about building this business, but it is about building people. It is about growing yourself, because your bank account is only going to grow to the proportion you do. Trust and believe, no matter what you do, if you are not growing here, you are not growing here, right? You will not grow here. Your bank account, your coins is not going to add up to what it is that you want. And I will tell you, I shout out to each and every single one of you that are at the last event. Drop in the comments, what city did you attend the last training event, which it was the first leader-led training event of Club Secret. Absolutely amazing. We got New Jersey, ATL. Yes, Jersey, Chicago. Awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and rep for my city really quick, because not too many people on here from Tampa, but it's all right. I was in Tampa, right? I got to host the first SRT in Tampa. Absolute blessing. Shout out to each and every single one of you, whether you were in Chicago, whether you were in Atlanta, whether you were in Jersey, whether you were in San Antonio. Make sure you're sending to all panelists and attendees, because we want everybody to see what is going on. See, this is a global business, and we're going to talk about today how you can take your business to the next level, how you can make sure that you're not only winning, but you're helping other people win too. Because I will tell you right now, if you are not helping your people win, it means absolutely nothing, right? But I'm so excited. I'm so grateful on this beautiful morning, man. God is so good. And what I wanted to talk to you guys today about is networking, the power of networking. And if you attended our last event, make sure you are registered for the next one. And if you did not attend the last event and you are brand new, like you, Mylene, welcome to the call, right? Make sure you are registered for the next event, secretdirectevents.com, secretdirectevents.com. If somebody could please type that in the chat. If not, it is okay. I will send that out. But secretdirectevents.com, make sure you are registered. Before we get into today's topic, man, Freedom Academy is going to be absolutely amazing. Make sure you're registered for the June 10th. Thank you so much, Lisa. Shout out to Lisa and Denise. Absolutely crushed the Wow Wednesday call yesterday. Absolutely crushing the leaderboard. Super, super duper proud of you guys. But yeah, welcome to the call, everyone. Make sure you are registered for the next event. Make sure you are registered for Freedom Academy. Guys, it is called Freedom Academy for a reason. Why do you think it's called Freedom Academy? What do you think that they're going to teach us? Can somebody type it in the chat? What do you think Freedom Academy is going to teach us? Freedom. Yes, make sure you're sending it to all panelists attendees, my bright, beautiful people. Yes, Michelle, how to attain freedom. And not only how to attain it, but how to sustain it, right? How to be able to embody freedom. Yes, freedom on all levels, Lisa. Absolutely. Yes, 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 Kathy. Yes, Jay. Yes, yes, absolutely. So make sure you are registered for the next event. Make sure you are registered for Phoenix. Everybody's going to Phoenix. Everybody's going to Phoenix. That should be the language to all of your teammates. That should be the language to new people getting started. Everybody is going to Freedom Academy. We are going to take over this resort in Phoenix, July 14th through the 16th. A lot of us are coming in earlier for trainer school. And if you're wondering what is Trainers Academy, hit platinum. Trust me and believe me, you want to at least hit platinum. You want to be there. It's the conversations before the conversations. It's what's going on in that room. I'm telling you, it is different. It is something special that we are building here. It is absolutely incredible what we have our hands on. So I'm going to talk to you guys really quick. One of my biggest takeaways of the last training event, and we're going to get into the topic of today's call. One of my biggest takeaways from the last training event is urgency. It is lack of urgency creates emergency. It is having a sense of urgency. It is making sure that you are building yourself and building this business, because you build people up and people build the business, right? My great friend Jay Aon always talks about, it's the people, it's the products, it's the plan, the people, the products, the plan, and you build people and people will build everything else. People are the foundation. And what I love about the Ben Shabbat family is that they have ran this business. They have built this business as an extension of the family. So it is absolutely incredible. I could talk about them all day long. Make sure you are registered for the next event. If you are brand new on our team, we're doing something very, very special with the leadership. We will make sure that you get to meet Isaac. We'll make sure that you get to meet our Crown Royale. Okay, so when you hear us talking about that $1 million bonus and your friends are looking at you like, you don't know nobody that hit $1 million, and you're gonna be like, ha, I met a billionaire. I got a billionaire. I got my billionaire friend, Mr. Isaac Ben Shabbat. I met him. I got my millionaire friend, Mr. Jesse McPherson. I met him at Freedom Academy. See, the level of belief is different. The level of belief is different. Your level of certainty is different. Promise you, okay? So make sure you're at Freedom Academy. Now, to get into today's call, power of networking. See, this is network marketing. There's two things that you cannot, really three things. There's three things that you cannot miss in network marketing. And yes, this has a network marketing component, but we are in the network marketing industry as a whole. Yes, you can build this business like these rock stars are that, they're from Philly, dynamic duo. They build this business without focusing on building necessarily a team. They promote our products, right? And you can build a really big customer base. And let's say that you have 2,000 customers in your organization. That means you are at the level of diamond. That means that you are popping, okay? So, but here's the reality. This is the industry of network marketing that we're in, and you cannot skip networking. You cannot skip working, and you cannot skip marketing, right? You can't skip networking, you can't skip work, and you can't skip marketing. So however that looks for you, maybe the work for you is making calls. Maybe the work for you is inviting. Maybe the work for you is product demos. Maybe the work for you is pop-up shops. Maybe the work for you is building a team. However you build this business, you can't stop working, right? You can't stop marketing yourself, marketing your products, marketing your brands, marketing the training events, and marketing. A great word for that is promotion. Make sure that you are promoting our events, because these events are the glue to what this is. However, let me tell you, the power of networking is absolutely big. You guys have been hearing me talk about this if you have been a part of our Breakfast Club community for some time. See, from the outside looking in, and when people see me at these networking events, it looks like I'm just wasting time. It looks like all I want to do is be a blue. If you don't know what that is, it means that I'm just trying to turn up. I'm trying to go drink. I'm trying to just have fun and have a blast. From the outside looking in, that's what it looks like. But see, I'm very intentional about what my plan has been in building the Tampa market. I have been very intentional in knowing that all I need is a few. All I need, in fact, was one. All I needed was one. And I'm like, God, I know that the value of my life is directly proportionate to the value that I am adding into other people's lives. I know that the quality of my life is directly proportionate to the value and the quality of life that I help others attain. And I'm very, very certain that when I go to a networking event, I know what my intention is. It's building community. Right. My great friend and mentor, Mr. Josh Valentine, says, listen, it doesn't matter how much you love doing whatever you're doing. We are community builders, but you cannot build community without currency. And for you to have currency, you need opportunity. So this is why I love what we do and what we have our hands on, because see, when I am networking, the power of networking is, and if you're taking notes, not only are you going to build skill sets, you're going to build skill sets, okay, that you need, that are necessary for life. What are some of those skill sets? You're going to know how to communicate. Yes, you're going to know how to get uncomfortable talking to people. How many of you are comfortable talking to a stranger? Tell me, if you immediately walk into a room, how long does it take you to greet a stranger? Type in the chat. It's okay. We can be honest this morning, y'all. Y'all get my heart every single week. How quickly do you talk to a stranger when you go into a room, right? How quickly? Tell me, does it take you 5 minutes? Does it take you 10 minutes? Does it take you 2 minutes? Do you have to within 5 minutes, Lisa? I know that's right. I know that's right, Queen Boss. Yes, I'm okay talking to strangers. Okay, Suhani. Okay, Michelle. 5 minutes, Michelle. Cool. Within 5 minutes, everywhere. Somebody else, because I know there's at least 35 of y'all on this call, and I only got 3 of y'all that's responding over here. 5 minutes. Okay, very comfortable. Awesome. What's your conversation like? What's the first thing that you say? Hi, introduce yourself. Hi, how are you today? See, start building. And the reason I find reasons to talk to someone, very great point, Michelle, and we're going to get into that, right? But there's power in networking. And I will tell you that the reason that you not only see myself on this leaderboard in our billboard charts, but you also see our brand new teammates, shout out to Sierra, on the leaderboard. Okay. And trust me, when it comes May, you're going to see a lot more of our team on that leaderboard, is because of the power of networking. I am in a city where I have one cousin that lives here, and she is a customer and she is an agent, and she is not built. And that's okay. But I have 2 blood relatives in this city, my cousin and my brother. Okay. And they attend events. They support me. They're absolutely incredible. But that is not why Tampa is exploding right now. That is not why Tampa is on the way to become one of the biggest markets in Club Secret. And I tell you, with every fiber in my being, we will be one of the biggest cities to disrupt the industry. And it will be because it all started with a networking event. And there's so much power in networking, because you're not only building those skills that you need to communicate. We need communication skills. See, communication skills are skills that are absolutely of importance in everything we do in life. You have to know how to communicate. You have to know how to communicate depending on people's personality types. You have to know if you're communicating to a blue, to someone that loves having fun, to someone that is spontaneous. How do you communicate? You have to know how to communicate to a yellow, to someone that just loves caring about people and just wants to help make the world a better place. You have to know how to communicate to your red, to those people that are assertive, that are the make it happen captains, that are the people that are just by any means necessary, we're going to get it done. You have to know how to communicate to your greens. How are you communicating to the people that are analytical? See, and all of these skill sets you're going to build as you build yourself, but networking helps you build all of those. And one of the biggest things in networking is that not only you're building yourself, but you're helping build your community. You're helping build your community. See, I know that I want to bless Tampa. I spoke about this a few months ago on this call, and I was just like, I want to add value to this community. I want to build community in my own backyard. It is so important to me that everybody knows what it is that I do. Like JAON says, you don't got to do what I do, but you're going to know what it is that I do. Because when you think about travel, you're going to think about your girl. When you think about skincare, you're going to think about your girl. When you think about nutrition, you're going to think about your girl. When you think about community, you're going to think about your girl. When you think about residual income, you're going to think about your girl. When you think about business, you're going to think about me. And why is that? Because I have been very intentional on planting those seeds. See, it's not just, you're not just going to reap overnight. Okay. It's sowing and reaping. It's the law of sowing and reaping. You have to plant those seeds. You have to be very intentional about what it is. It's like I can't expect for this city to bless me and me build a massive team without me adding value into the community that I am serving. So not only when you go to networking events, you start building your communication skills, but you start building your networking skills. A lot of you said that you talk to people within 5 minutes. I believe each and every single one of you, but I challenge everybody on here to talk to people within the first 2 minutes of you entering a room. And do you know, how do you talk to people before even opening your mouth? Does anybody have a clue on how you talk to people before you even say a word? Can somebody tell me, how do you talk to people before saying a word? Yes. Yes, AON. Yes, Miss Soto. Yes. Eye contact and smile. Yes. Your smile speaks volumes. I just smile. And before I even introduce myself, people already know, people feel a different warmth. And it's not necessarily like, it has to be genuine, right? But I know that my smile is my signature. Yes, Tiffany, are you dressing your best? I always dress. I dress to impress. You look good, you feel good, you look good, feel good, you do good, you perform even better. But I'll tell you that your smile is the energy that introduces you before you even enter the room. It's about you networking, because your network is your net worth, okay? And it's so much power in you building yourself up. It's so much power in, yes, your body language. Absolutely. Smiling. Hi, how are you? And then greeting someone. How are you today? Great. Amazing. Here's my next question. What occupies the most of your time? What occupies the most of your time? Or what do you do? However you want to know, what do they do? There is a concept called forming. If you're writing notes, write this down. Forming. You want to know about their family. You want to know about their occupation. You want to know about the recreation. And you want to know about what the money or what the message is, or what the mess is. Okay. Right? Money, message, or mess. You want to ask certain questions that help you get to know somebody. You want to know, what do they do? And at a networking event, typically you don't necessarily start off with, oh, tell me about your family, right? But you can start off, but what occupies the most of your time? What do you do? And people that are networking events, here's what the number one expectation that they have: to network, to meet new people. People go to networking events because they want to build their business, because they want to build themselves. So it's never salesy. It's never weird when you're talking to people at a networking event or asking them what they do, because they're waiting for you to talk to them and ask them what it is that they do. And the person that knows how to work the room wins. The person that knows how to work the room wins. And it's saying you give yourself a 2 to 5 minute timer. Now, if your conversation lasts longer than that, that is perfectly okay, because there's people that you just gravitate towards, and you're not going to talk to every single person, but you will automatically. And my rule of thumb is, if you smile at me and if you're within arm's reach, you're getting this energy from me. Okay. Absolutely. And I'm going to ask you also, what do you do? And I'm going to compliment. And if it is a young woman, like last night we were at Wine Down Wednesdays here in Tampa, hosted by the Tampa Business Club and the Latin Chamber. And I will tell you that these are the networking events that I have been attending. And I'm immediately, if I see a beautiful woman, I am going to compliment her on what she's wearing. I am going to tell her I like her shoes. If I do like her shoes, I'm not going to lie. If I don't like your shoes, I'm not going to tell you I like your shoes. If I like what you're wearing, I'm going to tell you I love your jacket, and it's going to spark a conversation. And here's another thing that I do. If I'm going there with someone, like last night, I had the pleasure of having Mrs. Kia Valentine with me, and I'm talking to someone and I had to go get on a call because I had a presentation to do. And I was like, man, you got to go meet my sister. I said, oh, you're in finance? Oh my goodness, you got to go talk to her. I said, that beautiful girl over there with the black jacket? Yes. And I was like, Kia, I made Kia raise her hand. I was like, go talk to her. You're going to love her. We tag team. We're working the room because I understand that I want us to build our contact list. See, your contact list, you will turn into contracts. And granted, here, we don't have contracts, right? But it's about you turning those contacts into community. It's about you turning those contacts into contracts each and every single time. Find somebody that you can go to these networking events with, because I promise you, it will be absolutely essential to building your business and building yourself. And I will tell you, when I ask somebody, okay, well, how are you doing? And I was like, and a lot of people expect, but they're like, I know a lot of you on here are like, but Pam, I don't have business cards. So what? Do you have social media? Yes. Okay. Do you have a phone number? Absolutely. And here's what I tell you. This is why you hear me talking all the time about make sure you're building your brand. Make sure that when people go onto your page, there is an element of surprise. You don't want to be the person that your page looks like an infomercial. I'm sorry, but it's not appealing. It's not aesthetically pleasing, number one, but it's not appealing because if somebody goes and they say that it's your Instagram looks like an infomercial, you just eliminated the curiosity of what we do. Now they can go and Google secret because of you, because all you have is products and you look salesy and thirsty. It's a difference between being hungry and being thirsty. I'm hungry, baby, but I'm never thirsty because I have a certainty of abundance. I have a certainty of expectation. I have a certainty of God's favor follows me in every room I walk in, and everything I touch will prosper in his name. Are you certain about when you walk into a room? Are you certain about your opportunity that you have your hands on? Are you certain about your brand? See, yes, Michelle, I know my Instagram is my business card. And this is why I teach people all the time how to build your digital blueprint, because how people perceive you matters. See, when you can have a Benz, you can have a Rolls Royce, you can have a Bentley, you can have a Tesla, all of those things. You could have a mansion, but you go to Dubai, you can't take any of it with you. But you know what you take with you? Your digital assets. You take your business card, which is your Instagram. It better look like a magazine cover. You go to my Instagram, it looks like a magazine cover, honey. It's your best believe it. I work on it. Why? Because I understand it's what do I want to be perceived at in the marketplace? What value am I bringing into people's lives? I know I want to inspire and I want to educate by my lifestyle. When people ask you what it is that you do you know how to say what you do? I love telling people I help people live their best life and prosper in their purpose. Whatever vision you have, I help you bring it to fruition. Why is it called Pam the Plug? Because I'm the most resourceful person you will ever meet. Yes, right? In anything. And are you certain about the value that you are bringing? Are you certain about what experience is it that people are encountering when they come into your page? See, I know what I want to be known for, and I know what I want people's experience to be. Do you know those two things when people are coming to your Instagram, when people are coming to your Facebook? Because it doesn't have to be your Instagram. It could be your Facebook. But what does your Facebook and your Instagram say about you? Make sure that you are eliminating that you are not eliminating the element of surprise because your page looks like an infomercial. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why I talk about this all the time and I'm giving y'all free game is because if one of y'all look corny, we all look corny. I'm just being real with y'all. If one of your pages look trash, we all look trash. So clean up your brand. Clean up your brand because it matters more than you think. Okay. All right. So I spent enough time on that. But make sure when people add you to social media, and here's the greatest part. Let me tell you how you build relationships, because one of my great friends, Mr. Eric Get Paid, told me one time almost 10 years ago in this industry, he said, cold market is slow market. It's only slow when you stay in cold. Why do I say that? Because if all you do is go from cold to cold to cold to cold, it is slow. Why? Because they do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. If people don't know you and they don't like you, they're not going to trust you to do business. They're not going to trust you with their families. They're not going to trust you with their credit card. They're not going to trust you with their coins. They're not going to trust you with their livelihood. They're not going to trust you. So how do you do that? Well, this is why your social media needs to look a certain type of way, because there is a thing called attraction marketing, and you are building your brand and you are building relationships with people, whether you realize it or not. See, when you put something in your stories on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all of these things, right? YouTube shorts now, but I'm going to talk to you guys specifically about Instagram and Facebook. When you're putting people on your stories, when you're putting things on your stories, now people think they know you. Check the people that watch your stories. Do you know that the people that watch your stories are different than the people that look at your posts? Do you know that the power of your stories is for people to get to know you on a more intimate basis? There's people that are subscribed to your channel every single day. What value are you adding every single day? See, here's the rule of thumb. If you're going to promote your products on your stories, if you're going to promote your services, it's 1 out of 4. Don't make it look like an infomercial, but it's 1 out of 4. And what do I mean by that? It's 1 out of 4 posts. Okay, so you'll see me adding value, and I will tell you exactly how you're going to see my story. For the majority of every day, this is how I'm consistent with it. You're going to see my Bible verse of the day. You're going to see about 2 posts to deal with my spirituality. Then you're going to see a post that deals with some type of inspirations or affirmations that I send. And if you follow me, you know I'm talking the truth. Okay. Then you're going to see me put my pre-workout right before I work out. That is number 4. And then you're going to see me put a link to that bad boy because it's clean organic fuel and it's the best that we get. Yes. Then you're going to see me put my workout, and I will break it down, and I will make a joke about my trainer probably trying to kill me, right? And I will make a joke about that. And I will put, again, 2 to 3 things that have to do with my workout. And then the 4th one is going to be my post-workout picture with my shake, because I did it every day, and with my shake and greens. And I will put the link to the best Health Made Simple every single day. And if I'm out, you'll never see me post it the same time, but I will record and keep it in my archives, and then I'll post it, and I'll post something about my lifestyle. You'll see me eating, or you'll see me at church, or you'll see me out networking, or you'll see me traveling. And here's what that does. Now people think they know you, because to an extent, they do. They know your personality. They know the things that matter to you because of what are you posting in your story. So because I'm posting something in my story over and over and over again, for example, I'm going to use Sierra, and she's on the way to Massachusetts, so she's probably not on this call right now. But I will tell you that when I am posting something, and for example, when I hit her up and I was just like, man, listen, I know you're a realtor, and we met a few months ago, and we've been following each other on social media, but I found a way that you can build your real estate business, or that you can build residual and also build your lifestyle at the same time and have fun. And I have somebody that I want you to meet. I didn't make it about the thing that I wanted to show her. I made it about my mentor. I have somebody that you want you to meet. Man, you have to meet my incredible mentor. Him and his wife just moved here from the Bahamas. They're absolutely incredible human beings, and he's taught me so much. And I'm talking about Josh and Kia, right? But I'm edifying them. I'm making it about the people. Making it about the people. I'm not making it about the products. I'm not making it about the plan. I'm making it about the people. And guess how she's been inviting her people to meet me and Josh? You got to meet my mentor, Pam. You got to meet my mentor, Pam. And everybody that she is putting on, guess what they're doing? You got to meet my mentor, Pam. It's repetition. Celebrate what you want duplicated. And the reality is that this is why we're having massive growth. And get this, she met me going up on the elevator, okay, at the same spot that I was at last night, met me going up on the elevator. She met Tristan, aka Mr. Trey Turner, on the way down in the elevator and connected. And then he connected her with his girlfriend that's also a realtor. Shout out to Liz, okay? And they connected. This is all cold market that has become warm market. And here's how you build in your cold market. Who do you know? Let me talk to your friends. Let me talk to your family. Yes, right? And you have a young lady by the name of Mylene that just got started last night. That is Liz's niece, because you go from cold to hot immediately. But how do you do that is you building yourself up, you building your brand, you being intentional when you're networking, because yes, you're building your skill sets, but you're building your community and you're building your business. But here's another thing that you're doing at the same time. You're building opportunity for yourself. And I'm going to tell you that what that looks like when you're meeting somebody, it's like Michelle Taylor said this at the last training, and this is why you don't miss an event. At Playbook, she said, they're like a brand new baby. They're a brand new baby. And what does a brand new baby do? I don't have children, but I got 6 god babies. And I know one thing, I guard those children with my life. Okay. And there's not one thing that I do not do for them when they're here with me. I baby them each and every step. What do you want for breakfast? What do you want for lunch? What do you want for dinner? Do you need help brushing your teeth? Do you need help? Do you need help doing your hair? Do you need help picking out your clothes? It's the same thing in this business. Let me help you navigate through your website. Let me help you build your list. Let me help you do a fast start. Let me help you learn. Let me help you grow. Because how you turn that cold market into warm market, again, people they do business with, people they know, like, and trust. Well, if they don't know you yet, if they can trust you, they can like you. See, our new person, Liz, is like, Pam, are you going to sleep? I was like, when you guys are Crown Royale, I'm on that type of time. When you guys are Crown Royale, that's when I'll sleep. They see me move things in my calendar for them. Why? Because I want to build that relationship, and I want them to trust me. And you know how people trust you? When you do what you said you were going to do. A lot of people say these type of businesses, whether they call it network marketing or multi-level marketing or direct sales or whatever, they'll be like, oh, it's a scam. They're not entirely wrong, because it's the people that are scammers. You tell people you're going to do something and then you don't do it. And then you over here making us all look bad. So when I tell somebody I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. When I tell somebody I don't only mentor you for business, I mentor you for life, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do my best to pick up that call. And it's different when you have kids. It's different when you have a family. And I get that. But when you tell somebody, listen, you could call me and you could set a schedule if you have kids, if you have a job, listen, from 9 to 5, I'm not going to be able to answer that phone call. But if you text me, I'll respond within 24 hours as soon as I get a break from work. But 9 to 5, you pay your bills. 5 to 9, you build your fortune. So you build your business, whether you're building your business part-time, because even though it looks like I don't have a full-time job, I run multiple businesses. I'm a coach. I'm an influencer, but this is my baby. This gets my priority. This gets my heart. This gets my energy. This gets everything. Understand? But when I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I do it. You make a schedule that works best for you. But if you tell somebody I'm going to show up, you better show up. You better show up, because you got one time to prove it right. One time for you not to show up for that person. And I'm not saying that things are not going to happen and technical difficulties are not going to happen, because Lord knows, right? Last night I had some technical difficulties while I'm doing this press, but it's been the first technical difficulty I've had out of 15 presentations that I've done for them in the last 72 hours. So do you think that they were upset a whole lot that I had a little bit of technical difficulties? No. And you know what I did? I tagged my upline. I tagged in my sponsor. Shout out to Mr. Josh Valentine. Right? I was just like, sponsor, I don't know, my internet a little choppy. I'm sitting outside of this hotel in my car on this presentation. If I shut off, please be on, because I might need you to take over. And Lord and behold, at the last slide, it was like, right? It was gone. And Josh took right on over. We didn't skip a beat. That young lady is going to get started in the next week or so. But again, are you doing what you said you were going to do? You can turn these networking events are powerful, because yes, you're building your skill sets. You're building the skill sets necessary to not only build this business, you're building skill sets necessary to win in life. I have no doubt that any business that I build will prosper. I started not for profits. I know they're going to prosper. Anything that I start is going to prosper. Anything, because of my heart space, because I'm intentional, because I do what I said I'm going to do. I'm not a scammer. Understand? So when you say something, do it. I'm not only that, but I'm building the community. I'm adding value into the communities that I'm serving. I can't expect to make it, for God to make it rain in Tampa Bay, for the abundance to just pour in like it's been pouring in, and I'm not adding value. You see me doing community softball tournaments, making a fool out of myself. You see me doing all types of things. When somebody asks me, can you do something? Absolutely. And then you're not only building your skill sets, you're also start building your business, right? And you start turning that cold market into warm market by getting into their hot list. Getting speed. This business is built for speed. And can we agree that with our new 50-50 comp plan, this residual, baby, is easier than ever. It's simple. You get this, you do this, you get that. Do this, get that. Now we know what to do. And to be honest with you, and I'm so happy that Josh corrected me yesterday, residual income here doesn't start with 20. It starts with 2. It starts with 2 people. Just with only 2 people, you can start building a residual income, because Miss Lisa and Denise taught us, yes. If you missed that Wild Wednesday call, make sure you get the recording. But you can have 2 customers on Subscribe and Save that each have an order of $2,000, $3,000. And baby, you got residuals coming in every single month off of 2. Whether you're an esthetician, Mylene, okay? Whether you are a service-based professional, whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are a business owner, gym owner, whether you're just building this business, but residual income here starts with 2, just 2. Because if you have 2 people that are ordering products every single month on Subscribe and Save, guess what? Your residual is going up. That's law. That's how that works here. So you're building your business, you're building your skill sets, you're building community, you're adding value into the community that you're building. Okay. You start building your business because now you are building within their warm market, within their hot market, and it's built for speed, right? I am driving like crazy, and I could have done this fast start training with this young lady I could have done it on Zoom, but she's in Tampa, and this is what I've been praying for. This is what I've been waiting for. So I said, no, I'm going to meet you in a middle point. I rearranged some things in my calendar. I'm going to meet you in the middle point. Why? Because I want her to know that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And it starts with everything that you're doing. Okay, let's do your fast start, because listen, fast is fun and slow sucks. You want to build, and I have a question every time. You want to make a lot of money, or you want to make a little bit of money? You want to go fast, or you want to go slow? You want to, the law is you put us in front of 20 people. And I'm not saying you just push play on 20 people and you don't call for a 3-way. No. Put me in front of 20 people. Put your mentors in front of 20 people. What does that look like? It looks different for everybody. It doesn't mean that I have to be the one doing the presentation, because I'm teaching people also how to push play. How do you push play? There are certain steps that you do, that you utilize. Make sure you lead with why. Make sure you let them know you're all in. Make sure that you let them know with or without them. It's the takeaway. With or without them, you are going to build the biggest business of your life. With or without them, you cast the vision about what it is that you're going to do. Cast the vision about what it is that, where it is that you're going. Because how are people going to follow you if you don't know where you're going? How are they going to follow you? When I tell people we're going to impact thousands of people's lives, we're going to bless people's lives, we're going to change the way people live, we're going to make people healthier, we're going to make people wealthier, we're going to make people have more fun. We're doing it. We're doing it. So do what it is that you say you're going to do, but let people know where it is that you're going. And if they tell you they want to go fast, you better be ready to go fast. Like, I'm like Speedy Gonzalez right now in 1,000. Right? Like, we going fast. You want to go fast? Cool. Let's go fast. You want to go slow? No problem. That's fine. It's okay. I'll be here. Hey, but you know what? You want to go slow? No problem. But I'm going to invite you to the culture events that we do, because I'm going to invite you to the training events. I'm going to invite you on the calls that we have. Right? Because again, I am building people, and people build the business. Not everybody's going to have my level of confidence. I understand that. Not everybody's going to have my level of belief. I get it. Not everybody's going to have my level of certainty. I understand, but I'm here. I'm here to hold your hand each and every single step of the way, because I understand that I want to build you up. I want to build the belief in you. And until you get that level of belief that I have, until you get that level of confidence, you can borrow mine. But everything that I said I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. And that's exactly how you turn the cold market into warm market. That's exactly how you turn these networking events to go ahead and for your favor. And I will tell you, another thing that you get from networking events is opportunity. It is opportunity. I don't know if you guys followed me Not too long ago, it was the first week of April, I got selected by one of the business women's group here in Tampa to do a brand photo shoot for their brand, right? And I got free headshots out of it. And I got a whole bunch of different networking. And guess what? I tapped into other people's networks. Now I have different people that are following me that I'm building a relationship with. Today, your girl's going to be on TV, on Bloom TV, talking about how to improve your skill set. My mama always said I was going to be on TV, right? But again, to God be all the glory of everything that's happening. But I'm telling you, all of this started from a networking event. It all started from a networking event. It all started because I've been intentional about building this community. It all started because I've been intentional and not about only building this business, but building people, because I care about people. I'm impacting people's lives. When I tell people I'm gonna change the world, baby, take a seat, because it's coming. With that being said, breakfast has been served. It is always an honor, pleasure, and privilege to serve you guys. I appreciate y'all each and every single time. This recording will be up in the next 24 to 48 hours. I appreciate y'all. Hope you guys got value from this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, let's grow. I look forward to seeing each and every single one of you at Freedom Academy. Let's get it. You guys are all destined for greatness. Tap in because you are destined to win. Love y'all. Let's get it.